Kia ora. This is day 2 of Cast the Colour Robber, and today we're going to actually pause where there are some key words to just let us sink in with those words and let us understand those words and get to know the spellings of those words as well. Okay, so, and if there's any parts that you can join in with, then please do so. Cass the Colour Robber. Cass the Colour Robber saw a yellow flower, and he said, "I'll have that." So he zapped the yellow flower with a quick flick. He zapped the yellow flower with his colour robber stick. And the key word in here is zapped. It's really when something electrical happens and you zap something. Maybe if you've got caught on an electric fence, sometime you get zapped. Okay. Cool. Then Cass the Colour Robber put the yellow in his sack. He jiggled and he wiggled and he sang, "A-rat-a-tat-tee, a-rat-a-tat-tan, I'm a colour robber man." Keywords in here are jiggled and he wiggled. These are the dance moves that he makes, or even the way he walks. So he's a very jiggly, wiggly man. Does it suggest that he's actually really quite happy at what he's doing? Yes, it does. He's a colour rubber man, and he sings along. Rat-a-tat-tee, rat-a-tat-tan. Cass the Colour Robber saw green grass, and he said, "I'll have that." So he zapped the green grass with a quick flick. He zapped the green grass with his colour robber stick. Then Cass the Colour Robber put the green in his sack, and he jiggled, and he wiggled, and he sang, "A-rat-a-tat-tee, a-rat-a-tat-tan, I'm a colour robber man." Cass the Colour Robber saw red leaves, and he said, "I'll have that." So he zapped the red leaves with a quick flick, and he zapped the red leaves with his colour robber stick. Zzz. Then Cass the Colour Robber put the red in his sack, and he jiggled, and he wiggled, and he sang. Come on, sing along with me. "Rat-a-tat-tee, a-rat-a-tat-tan, I'm a colour robber man." Cass the Colour Robber zapped colour from the birds and colour from the bees. He zapped every colour from the flowers and the trees. And he put all the colours in his colour robber sack. Oh dear, and isn't the world looking a dull and dreary place? Then Cass the Colour Robber shouted, "A-rat-a-tat-tee, a-rat-a-tat-tan, all these colours for the colour robber man." Cass the Colour Robber went running down the street, but everything was grey. Grey flowers, grey trees, grey birds, grey bees. And he's lost his smile, as have the bees and the birds. And Cass the Colour Robber whispered, "Rat-a-tat-tee, rat-a-tat-tan, I don't want to be a colour robber man." Keyword on here is whispered. Whispered with a sound at the start, and obviously you know how to whisper. He's whispering to himself because no longer is he proud to be a colour robber. So Cass the Colour Robber took his colour robber stick. He zapped that sack with a quick flick, and all of the colours came floating out. But now there are, let's just stop here, this word floating. You float in water, A boat floats on the sea. And these colours floated, a bit like a fragrance can float through the air. Cool word. Rainbow flowers and rainbow trees, rainbow birds and rainbow bees, and rat-a-tat-tee, rat-a-tat-tan, wacky-dee-doo, a rainbow man. And we know what the word rainbow is for many colours and in the sky. But these words here, wacky-dee-doo, these are actually made up words by the writer. Why do you think the writer chose these words and made these words up for this part of the story? And rat-a-tat-tee, rat-a-tat-tan, wacky-dee-doo, a rainbow man. And I think that's the end of our story for today. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.